Yeah, just thought that offensively we worked the count pretty good, got some walks, got a couple big hits. Roberts' uh, two-out home run obviously gave us a two-run lead, and I think that inning started out with two quick outs and then a base hit, and then Robert, hit a ball through the wind into that net. It's on the pitching side. Guys kind of created their own jams, and then they got out of them. We walked 8 or 9 guys, but we also found a way to, keep, Arkansas State from getting that big hit. So, it was the good and the bad there, the walks, and then but able to work through it. Just looking forward to coming out again, playing again tomorrow, and probably mix the lineup up a little bit, but just be ready to play again. That's what I told them.
Back in the lineup against Mississippi State. What do you? I think the last 2 Tuesdays he's like 10 for 13. I know he's not. These are midweek games. But just what do you think about this stretch he's been on? Just haven't been a couple weekends. It's been, several games now.
Yeah, I think what I like about it is that he's using the whole field. He's not just pulling the ball, and he's getting some 2-strike hits. He's going the other way. Obviously, he started a couple innings for us tonight, and he also finished that one off with that grand slam. But just happy for him. We needed him. We told him that when he was struggling, that we needed him to get it going, and he's done it.
Approach, whether it was physical or mental or just?
I would have to say that you need to ask him that. On the mental side of it, I think he finally just said, heck with it. Got to quit beating myself up over every bat I have, and just realize just work and maybe let the game come to him a little bit, staying in the zone more. And to me, that's a mental thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think that didn't even work. I don't even know why you passed.
You mentioned the grand slam. It seemed like Arkansas State was kind of hanging around. And that one really kind of put the game away. How nice was it to get that hit?
It was 6-1. We'd already scored 1 run in that inning on maybe 1 or 2 hits and about 3 walks. They were just about to get out of it, and we were just hoping we get a single, knock in a couple more, and he went opposite field with that pitch and just drove it and sliced out of the park. It didn't need any wind. It was good on its own. And then obviously when we were up 10-1, we felt like that we had the game in hand.
Adamiak with the bases loaded, he got out of that and also got out of one of those self-inflicted jams you mentioned. What did you see from him tonight?
Well, that was big for him to come in and have to warm up with the bases loaded, 2 outs. All 3 of those runners reached by a walk, I think. And it just showed that maybe we could use him in that situation. The next inning, kind of up and down a little bit, and then I thought he pitched really well. There towards the end, he was. I think he went 3-0 on a hitter. And if he walked him, we were going to get him, and he came back, struck him out into the inning. So that was good. His pitch count was starting to get up there, and we thought he'd about had enough. Or we could have left him out there. I thought he pitched well.
Before the grand slam in the 7th, what can you say about that hit and run play and the way it was executed?
Well, what it wasn't a hit and run. It was a straight steal on a 2-1 count. Thought he got a great jump. He would have stole it. And Battles he just took a pitch down the middle of the way and hit it the other way. So I don't hit and run a whole lot with 1 out because a lot of times you end up getting an out to advance a runner, but you have an opportunity to get a hit. With 1 out, it's more of a better opportunity for us maybe to steal, and that's what we were doing.
So. Brady, you're like almost batting 500 since you got back in the lineup against Mississippi State. What do you think's been the key to this stretch, and kind of what was the key to, keeping your confidence or regaining it, or whatever you did after the rough start?
It's just not thinking about it too much lately. Just stringing together good at bats since then. Getting back to playing like myself, like I, always have been, and, having fun and, cheering on your teammates a lot more than yourself. And it's just playing with an edge, I think.
When you sat out there for a little bit, how did that impact you? And have you changed anything, about your approach, whether it's mentally or your stance or anything you're doing different?
No. I just think sometimes you just need a mental break. And so, I took some time to reflect, took some time to work, and, I think it ultimately helped me in the long run.
Brady, Arkansas State kind of hung around there until your grand slam in the 7th. What were you looking for in that bat, and what did you see?
I wasn't really looking for anything, just hit a fastball up and out with 2 strikes and, put a good swing on it.
Mark, you came in a pretty tight spot, bases loaded, and got out of it. What was your mindset coming into that situation?
Just don't let anybody score. That's however you have to do it. So.
You remember the pitch you got? I think it was a ground out to get out of it.
Out of the bases loaded one.
Yeah, the bases loaded.
It was a cutter that he popped up to like our dugout area. So.
And I know Dave Coach Van Horn has been talking a lot about still needing another guy or two step up in the bullpen on the weekends. Do you feel like an outing like this and getting out of a jam like that might potentially get you in position to do that?
Yeah. So my stuff wasn't as good as I wanted it today, and it usually is. But I do think that me still finding a way to battle through that with what I did have, I think that could be enough. But not looking too much into it.
Mark, you guys walked 9 guys as a pitching staff tonight, but left 12 runners on base. What do you make of that?
We can pitch in jams. It doesn't really change when runners are on. If you make it different when runners are on, then that's when problems come up. So I think if you just pitch the same way, runners on, bases loaded, you're going to have success.
And then Brady, you had hits to all fields tonight. What does that do for you and your confidence?
It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like, keep a good approach. I know sometimes you can lose focus in these midweek games, and so can't take a game off. You just got to play hard, and I just think it shows that I had some good focus tonight, and I was just ready to play hard.
Brady, y'all's bullpen has been really good this year, even without Kevin Kopps from last year. What do you make of just how the whole pitching staff has done for y'all?
Oh, they've been phenomenal. It just gives us a sigh of relief as a hitting staff. Just being like, our bullpen's really good. They're going to get behind us. We got to get behind them, and they're going to continue to get better throughout the season. That's the good thing. And we got so many arms, so many guys that can do so many different things, and pitch out of jams and strike guys out whenever, and it can only go up from here.
Brady, it's like about 19 games, I think, that you've been on, hitting almost 500. Well, those against SEC teams too. What's it feel like to be on an extended hitting tear like that?
You just gotta keep it going. Keep having good at bats. Might have got all my bad at bats out of the way, and so just playing hard and continue to have some good ones, and hit the ball hard, and that's all you can do, and see where it goes from there.
I don't know how much you get to watch him hit. Maybe if you're out in the bullpen or in the dugout, as a pitcher, what do you think about it, the way this guy's supporting the pitching staff?
We love all the run support. We don't discriminate against it. But yeah, Brady's been a big part of that, especially as of late. So it really helps us because we've been pretty successful out of the pen so far, but it just takes even more pressure off of us when we know, we were up 5, and then next inning we're up 9. that just takes so much pressure off of us. So we can just go up there and do our thing.